Yo, 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 yo. What up, y'all? It's day two, man. All right, so let's go over yesterday's trade. So I kind of changed the chart around. Let me see. I'm gonna try to replicate what I did yesterday. Give me 1 second, y'all. The hell? Oh, is it on replay mode? That's weird. Hmm, definitely don't want that. Damn, I done got rid of my sessions. All right, whatever. I don't need it. Sorry about that. So basically, guys, let's see what's going on. As you all know, price has been going up for days. We're gonna start right there. As you can see, price is, man, this is crazy, bro. This is like really, really crazy. So you see this candlestick? I'm projecting price to hit about 4,000 before the end of this month. I think that's very likely to happen. I was kind of shocked. I was kind of thrown off by this day. This day like went down a lot, just a regular pullback, and it kind of threw me off. Um, Yesterday or the day before, the government had a shutdown or something like that. So I guess that is what inflicted that or something like that. Um, I want to show y'all yesterday. I don't know what happened to my indicators, bro. Like, what in the world is going on? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta get my sessions back because the sessions help me out. And this is good for you too. Like if you want to know how to use TradingView and you want to add an indicator, just hit indicator and then let's see, sessions, trading session. Let's see if it's this one. It's not that one. Oh man. This. I think it might be this one. I think it might be this one, y'all. And we're gonna try one more. How about this one? Okay, it's either this one or that one. It's out of the last two. So boom. That's so crazy. I must have deleted it by accident. I don't know why or how, but definitely deleted that. Dang. I don't even know which one is which. I'm so confused right now. Can I bring that back? Okay, cool. Okay. All right, so it's definitely not these two. It's for sure not this one. All right, and I don't think it's this one. Okay, cool. So it's this one. It's not this one either, but I guess this would be the closest to it because I thought it was going to be that one with the New York and everything like that. Mm, yeah, it's definitely not that one. All right, so it's yeah, it's probably this one or this one. I said Lux Algo or just regular session. Okay, so we can go ahead and get rid of this. It's not this one. Dang, I'm gonna just have to edit this one. All right, so we only are interested in New York. The color I normally use is blue. Okay. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So let's go over yesterday, right? So yesterday, Yesterday was day 1. So we're just going to act as if, you know, none of this stuff happened. Let me delete this real quick and then this. All right, so yesterday, this is what we were looking at, right? Price just broke a high right here, made a higher high, as you can see right here. Now, we can get in at the retest or we can get in at the correction, right? Either or. That is how I trade. I take entry at the retest or the correction. If I am awake, I will wait for a confirmation that tells me, hey, it's time to get into a trade. If the opportunity presents itself, let's say at like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock or something like that, I'll go ahead and just place 2 entries. And then, like, you know, I'll set my stop loss accordingly and I'll just edit. That's the only time I'm taking like a gamble or a risk. And when I do that, I'm risking less percent of my account. Sorry for the you know, hiccups and stuff. This is a live video, so you know this is not edited. But yeah, guys, like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a retest or a correction. So in this case, this is exactly how I would have prepared for yesterday. So let me see. I think yesterday I kind of messed up because I went down to the 1 minute time frame to look for entries. And that can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing or if you're not looking at the whole picture. All right, boom. Then let's find our entry point below this. So our first entry point would be right here. If price were to come and make contact with this support area, this is the 1 hour support area. These blue lines that you see, this is the 1 hour area of support, and then and then this would be a possible second. So all right. All right, and I'm going to do this in the dark theme as well so you guys can see. All right, guys, so we're all set. Basically, right, it is very rare. It does happen sometimes where price will just make contact with this line right here and it'll shoot right back up. It's very rare, but it does happen. Normally price will pull back below into a 5-minute zone like this one, and then it'll shoot back up. So yesterday I was looking for price to come here or come right down here to one of these zones right here, right? So let's see what happened yesterday. This is yesterday's recap. And then we're going to get into today's trades. All right, so at 8:55 a.m. we made contact. Did we have news yesterday? Let's see. Oops, October 1st. I was on it. Okay. We had news at 8:15 a.m. and then we had another news event at 10 a.m. So let's see what happened at 8:15. At 8:15, price shot up, and then after that, it just started going down. All right, boom. So we had a break in structure at 9:25. Then price just started consolidating, going back and forth, little sideways action, then it pushed up. Okay, cool. We made contact with this zone at 10:45 a.m. So that news event really didn't do much to gold anyway. Maybe a different pair. All right, so then my personal strategy, I aim for a 1-to-3 or a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. When I trade gold, I'm always going to risk 20 pips. So that means I'm going to aim for 60 or 100,000. Well, not 100,000 pips, but when you're typing in this these ticks, it has to be 60,000. 60,000 ticks is the equivalent of 60 pips. I didn't plan to be teaching y'all anything today, but whatever. Here we go. All right, so boom. And now we could fast forward to today and see if I got knocked out of my trade. As you can see, my trade still would be good. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got out of my trade because I got a little nervous. And I'm going to show you why I got nervous. So this is what I saw yesterday that's kind of spooked me, right? And this is totally my fault. So at this time, what is this, 10 a.m.? Yeah, around 10 a.m. or whatever like that. Hold on one second. I don't want to be ignorant. It's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. All right, that's 8 p.m. See, at 8 p.m. I got spooked, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a potential head and shoulders pattern forming, right? So I saw this shoulder, and then I saw a price come up to this shoulder and reverse and go down. So I was like, oh shit, I might need to get out of the trade. So I was waiting, right? I was waiting for price to come up. And then like, this is literally what happened. Oh my God, I have to show y'all this, bro. This was so crazy last night, bro. Was it this one? Okay. I think it was right here. Oh, I want to show y'all something. So this is what I saw last night, right? I saw a lot of back and forth motion at an area of resistance, and I don't like that. When price takes off, it normally just takes off, bro. Like there is no consolidation, but then I was in my mind so heavy last night that I didn't even recognize what was going on. The larger play was price was building momentum to shoot up higher, right? But in my mind, I'm like, bro, it's building momentum to push further down. So like, then, oh, this happened right here. Oh my God. And another thing too, guys, be very careful what time frame you're looking at the chart on. I had this on a 1 minute time frame, and I'm just like, bro, it was too much for me to handle, and I got out. And I think I only made like about 20 bucks, $28 or something like that. I'll show you in a second. But let's fast forward and go over to today's trade, right? Damn, price is taking off, bro. I hate that. Oh my God. So like, if I were to have stayed in this trade, this is how much money I could have made. So let's see. If I would have gotten in right here and just held that trade, I would have been up 29 pips. So halfway to my goal of 60. Already halfway. Today's trade is going to be very simple. Being that I missed this one, I think I'm just going to kind of sit this out, kind of chill, unless I get some type of confirmation that price is about to just go crazy. Now, I will take a trade if I see a breakthrough and retest of this zone right here. That's about it as far as trades go. Another entry that I had saw, when was it? It was last night. Okay, this was the entry that I saw last night, and I don't know why I did not stay in, bro. Like I said, like I just got in my mind too much last night, bro. So, boom, price broke through right here, and I could have got in at the retest after price broke through, or I could have waited for price to pull back to this zone right here. As you can see, like I said just before, sometimes price is going to retest, and then sometimes it's going to correct. You will never know if it's going to retest or correct, so it's best to take two entries. My personal recommendation is to risk, I'm going to write this down, risk 10% of your account and divide that into 2 trades. And that will be the most amount of money you can risk in one day, right? So trade 1 should be at the retest. Trade 2 should be at the correction. If you lose trade 1, go ahead and add 20 pips to whatever you're aiming for with this one. So if you're aiming for 60, go ahead and add 80. If you're aiming for 100, go ahead and add 120. But don't be a dummy. Make sure you adjust your stop loss on the way up, right? If price hits 40, adjust your stop loss to break even. If price hits 60, adjust your stop loss to 20, and so on. Like, don't get caught in the nonsense out here, because it will happen. And basically what this means is, if you have $1,000 in your account, you're going to risk 50 per trade. All right. Screenshot that, snap that, whatever. Take a picture. Oh, man. Guys, I just finished a run, so I'm a little tired. Don't mind me. I'm still going to lace y'all up, all right? Oh, news. Do we have any news events today on October 2nd? We do not. It's a free day. These are the best days. Let me tell you why these are the best days. One or two things is going to happen. Price is about to shoot up and make higher highs, or price is about to do a whole bunch of nonsense, a whole bunch of back and forth stuff. That is normally what happens on non-news days, right? Non-news days are indecision days, where price bounces back and forth between 2 points. So it'd be something like this, right? Non-news days do something like this. Of course, you see where it just bounces back and all this stuff like that, or like it'll shoot up and then come back down, like, all types of stuff like that. Or there's nothing that prevents the market from going down, so it'll be a nice little structured day where price just shoots up. One of these two things are going to happen. I see a double bottom right here, so I'm assuming that price is going to shoot up. See, these are the things that take out the novice traders, bro. Novice traders see shit like this, the little hesitation, and they be like, oh, I should get out. You may have gotten in at the double bottom, and now price is doing this, and you're like, oh, I should get out. And I'm by resistance. Yeah, I should get out. But you have to stick to your trading plan. If you stick to your trading plan, there is no wrong that can be done. Now, if you go a whole month with a trading plan that does not produce at least a 60% or higher win rate, you need to adjust something. There's something that's wrong. You need to take data with every trade. Make sure you're logging your trades. There's a whole website called TradeZilla that will literally track all this information for you. Or you could just manually write it down in like Google Sheets or something like that. Anyways, again, guys, today, the only trade I might take is a breakthrough and retest. I don't think that I'm gonna mess with this. This candlestick looks so enticing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. So I like this bullish engulfing right here, but we got to see how 9 a.m. ends, because this may send price into, a bullish run where the next 2 to 3 or more candlesticks are bullish, which would be the best possible scenario. Again, like I said, this is the non-news day, so either that's going to happen or it's going to hit this, make equal highs, and then price is just going to be doing a whole bunch of back and forth type stuff or just going down. Oops. Oh. All right, let me go to dark mode because I know some of you guys like dark mode. You prefer dark mode. Let me see. Oh, I gotta show you guys my account. Hold on one second. What you know about rolling on the deep end? All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and plug in so I can show you my account. Hello? Okay, cool. Testing. All right. So make sure y'all can hear me. What does this warning mean? Open studio. Moderation helps everyone. Yeah, I'm new to this whole thing, so good connection. I don't know why it said warning. Whatever. All right, y'all. Let me show you my account. Where are we at? Bam. So now you can see in real time. You can see my account. Hold on, let me go to my account. As you can see, I am at $129.31. Again, this is a live trading account. So I messed up a little bit last night. Again, I was supposed to stay in this trade that, as you can see, price is currently going up. I would have been up way more. So I would have been up like, let's see, 2 times 29. I would have been up like $58. So not that bad. All right, y'all. But yeah, again, all we're waiting for today is price to break through this and then retest. Let me see something real quick. I think it will. There's like really no reason for it not to. I'm just checking out this. So boom, price broke through here. It broke through an area structure. But then it went right back up and made a higher high. This is a good indication letting you know that the market is still very much bullish. Oh, and this is an invalidation candle. It's an indication, but it's still an invalidation candle. An invalidation candle is when a candlestick breaks through a zone, but the very next candle comes back and closes above the zone, or into the zone, I should say. So we have 2 invalidation candles. But I'm still going to. All right. All right, so this is it. This is what we're working with. Price is either going to break through and retest, or we will find out. My goal today is to end today with $150. So I'm trying to make $20 and it's what, 69 cents or something like that. That's exactly what I'm trying to make. All right, guys. And I will set an alert at these 2 points because I'm not about to sit here and just watch this. So boom. This will let me know if I need to sell. So I'm gonna just put potential sell. Put this at the bottom. Hold on, edit this one more time. Right. All right, and then we're going to, oh yeah. I probably don't even have to put this there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Bang. Hold on, we want a clean breakthrough, so let me see where we at with this. This is the 3895. So potential. We want to do 0.5. Oh, this is a good sell, kind of. This is a bearish engulfing at a strong area of resistance. Now let me show you this, right? The reason this is a good and bad thing. number one, the last time price hit this area, it dropped all the way down here. So I have to keep that in the back of my mind. But at the same time, I have to go with the trend. The trend is bullish, right? This is where tough decisions are made, right? We have to look at the overall picture. The overall picture is bullish. So if I were seeing that bearish engulfing on a smaller time frame, I would still lean towards looking for buys. I would find a place that gives me the best possible chances of getting the trade right with a buy. Because as you can see, that was a fake out, and now prices just shooting up. Man, oh, low key. Dang, bro. I might take a buy. I might take a buy. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why in just 1 second. Oh yeah, this shit is out of here. I'm looking at the momentum, and I'm gonna over leverage. Wait, I'm gonna wait though. Okay, boom. There goes my retest. On the 1 minute. We are in for a trade. Uh-oh. Invalidation candle. Uh-oh. Damn, he got me with the invalidation candle. Damn. Motherfuckers. All right, 5 minutes. That's my fault. I should have waited. Dang. Yeah, I think they might have got me with that one, y'all. So the reason I took that entry is because I saw something as far as how can I explain this? A bullish engulfing breaking through here, and I just saw I should have waited for the close of that 5 minute candle. I'm tripping. I'm really bugging. I'm really, really, really bugging. But I think I'm still good. Oh, this is what I saw. I saw 3 white soldiers, and I saw a price coming back to retest this already. So that's what I initially had saw. Hopefully this candle ends bullish. This is turning into an indecision candle. So I don't know what's about to go on. I do not like this indecision candle at this level either. Yeah, I might have to get up out of here. Might have to get up out of there. Technically, I'm still good until price closes below this. Once price closes below that, then it's like, all right, yeah, it was a very bad entry. Damn, bro. Yeah, bad entry. Very bad entry. Damn. Ooh. Let me get the fuck out of that trade. This is a good sell, though. Definitely a good sell. All right, so this zone is holding up strong. Another invalidation candle would be crazy, bro. All right, so boom. Show you where I could take this trade to. We go to the 5-minute time frame, and then we go and look for the area of support, which is down here. So I technically could take that trade all the way down there. How much was that? Oh, I need $24 to get back to where I was at. Damn. Here we go. That's exactly what I needed. Boom. And we're out of there. That's all I needed. Oh, man. All right, guys. Now I'm at 135. I kind of fucked up just now. You saw it in real time. Basically, and I'm teaching y'all how to scout as well. Don't trade like me, please. I'm a little bit more experienced with trading, so I know how to lose gracefully and then come back and catch a winner. Now I'm gonna gather my composure and trade the right way. The right way to trade was to take a sell right here at the breakthrough and retest. So you can do one or two things when you trade, right? You can trade at the breakthrough or you can trade at the retest. So what is the breakthrough? What is a retest? Obviously, this red candle right here, right, is the last level of bearish movement before price went up and hit its highest high, right? If price breaks this area of structure, we can consider price moving down to the next zone, which is right here. That is a breakthrough. This candle right here is a breakthrough. A retest is when price comes back, touches this line, and then goes back down. So you could have gotten in here or here. The reason this was an okay trade to sell is because last time price hit this area, what did it do? Like I just said, it literally dropped all the way from here to down here. And as I just told you before, this is a non-news day, meaning there's going to be a lot of back and forth bullshit, or price is just going to continue to shoot up. As it stands right now, it looks like a lot of back and forth BS is happening right now, which is fine. Also, if this candlestick ends like this is what's called a shooting star, and price might just, this might be a double top, and price might go down for a little while. So I'm very interested to see what happens on how this candlestick closes. What is our next area? So boom. So price could come here, and then finally it could go down there. So let me just delete these lines because these lines are not important. All right. All right. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's get into it. All right, so boom. Let me explain what's going on. This was the area of structure until price indicated that the sellers may be about to take over, right? So let me show you in real time what happened. I'm going to show you so you understand. Oops. This is exactly what's going on. All right. This was the area of structure. This is an indication. This one candlestick said, hey, the sellers are ready to potentially take back control of the market. Be careful. Also, this is a warning because as you can see, we are coming up to a very strong area of resistance. Cool. Then the next candle that happened is what's called a false breakout candle or false indication, right? Basically, when price breaks below a zone, if there is enough pressure in the market, it will literally just fall. There was not enough pressure in the market at that moment, so the next candle said, hey, the buyers are still in control, so we close back above the zone or into the zone. Now, I can go ahead and drag this over. Now, let's skip forward and see what's going on right now. Now, price is kind of sitting at the zone, but remember what happened down here. So give me 1 second. All right, so I'm going to show you this on an hour time frame, and I'm going to go down to the 5-minute time frame. So on the hour time frame, as you can see, a lot of rejection around this general area right here, right? A lot of rejection. 1, multiple hours rejected at this point. Now let's go down to the 5 minute and then see what that looks like, right? Even though we had a breakthrough, even though we had a breakthrough, this is still a bullish market. You have to assume and always think, what is the best possible trade setup for me to take a buy, because I'm in a buyer's market. All right, and from there, price just went up. So now we are in an decisive moment, right? Literally. Price has to decide, am I going to continue to push up and make higher highs, or am I going to take a break, let the sellers take over and, let the market kind of reset? Well, we will find out in about 13 minutes. We might find out now. Now, me personally, if I get 2 consecutive bearish candles closing below a zone, that's my personal take on the sellers are in charge at that point. And now all I have to do is wait for the right moment to take a trade. All right, here we go with another indication. This one might be the one that makes price drop a little bit lower. And also too, guys, look at this. We got to go to the 1 hour time frame and just see what's going on. If price is to drop, where could it go down to? The first area is right here, somewhere in between this red candle. So what I can do to prepare for that is I'll go here, I'll put a red line right here, and then I will go to the 5 minute time frame and I will look for a zone beneath this, beneath that red line. The zone is right here, right? Then all I have to do is this. And now the next zone. The next zone would be, for me, would be somewhere around this line. So I would go back to the 5 minute and I would find a candlestick, which is this right here. Or hold on, let me see if I could get a better setup. I could use this one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that one. So we'll go ahead and do this one. Right. These are potential areas that price can go down to before reversing. Worst case scenario. Oh wow, see, look, boom. Yeah, we're Gucci. Damn, bro, I should have stayed in that fucking trade. That's what I hate. Man. All right. Anyways, yeah, price is about to drop. I mean, it makes sense. It's a non-news day, so this type of shit definitely could happen. Worst case scenario, again, like I said, price will come all the way down here. And this is the best case scenario, actually. We want price to come all the way down here because if it does, this is a stronger buy than a retest. This green box right here was the retest zone. As you can see, once price broke above this area, so hold on once again. I gotta show y'all this in baby steps. Once price broke above this area, we could have gotten in at the retest or the correction. It looks like price is about to correct itself, which is fine. We're ready for that. Now, I'm going to zoom in and one more time show you how you could have taking this trade. Excuse me. So price was going up. When price is going up, it does not break structure. Price is going up. This is structure. Price broke through this structure, indicating, hey, the sellers are back in control. Then price proceeds to go down, and you could have gotten in at the breakthrough or the retest of this zone. Now what you have to do is wait for an indication and correction or an indication and retest. So what does that mean, right? A retest would be this. These are the two areas where you can get in at. You can get in when price comes back and retests this zone, or you can get in when price comes back and corrects to this area. A correction is when it pulls back up to an area of resistance and then it drops back down. So now I'm pretty sure we can get rid of this guy. Yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of that in just a second. Oh man, I want to take a sell, but I'm not. Because I know that price can come down here, but I'm going to chill. I really want to hit that 150 for y'all, man. All right, here we go. I just want to take a valid trade. It's the 5-minute girl. Oh, another thing y'all could do too. Let me show you this. Where's my fib? You could pull out your fib and take a trade when it hits the golden zone. See how far away it is. 4 pips. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Watch how easy this is about to be, bro. Watch how easy this shit about to be. Oh, let me make sure. Oh yeah, okay. All right, we're still good. 34 seconds. It's official. It's official. Sellers are in control. We have 2 consecutive bearish candles breaking through a zone. Now we're just waiting for like a retest. Wait, is there news at 10 a.m.? I think there is. Hold on. Oh no, there's no news. I'm tripping. Yeah, this shit about to go down, bro. All right, we're waiting for price to hit 15. Then we can get out 38,734, right? Man, this shit playing, bro. Damn, there we go. Are we out of there? It shouldn't. Oh, how we still in the trade? I was about to say. Damn. And you saw that in real time, guys. All right, so we're currently up 50% of the account. That is my trade for the day. Like I said, the trades for today were originally I was looking for buys. I was looking for a breakthrough and retest of this point right here. I was looking for a breakthrough and retest, but obviously price didn't give us that. So the next play was right here. As you can see, like I said, price does not break structure when it's going up. So even though we are in a bullish trend, you have to look at everything. Trading is not just a one arrow type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like you got to pay attention to everything, bro. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I got a meeting to attend. Okay, cool. Back to it. Sorry about that. Um, Again, your entry for today, if you wanted to just scout, make some quick money and get in and out, you could have got in at the breakthrough or the retest. A retest, again, is when price breaks through and closes below an area of support. And then a retest is when price comes back and touches that area that was just broken through and then, you know, obviously closes below that level. So boom, we got that on a 1 minute time frame. Then we have to ask ourselves, where can we take this trade? Well, obviously the first place you can take it to is right here. But as you've seen before, price showed you signs that, okay, you can at least take it to down here. So a safe trade would have been right here. Now it's up to you to see, like, all right, do I want to stay in this trade and hold this trade, or do I want to get out right here? Well, you, in a situation like this, staying in would have been a little bit of a gamble, and I'm going to show you why. Because right here, price had broke structure, right? It indicated that, you know, the buyers may potentially be ready to take control. But again, you have to remember this is the 1 minute time frame. On the larger scale, the last time price hit this area, what did it do? It dropped all the way down here, and it's just following suit. Same exact thing, right? This is a non-news day, so again, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth, or yeah. So anyways, the second entry was right here. So as you can see, the same exact thing happened, right? Area of structure. Price broke above this area, broke below. Now we have a lower low. Price came back and retest, so you could have gotten in right here as well. And then you got to ask yourself, all right, where can I take this trade? Well, I know the next zone is all the way down here. So you could have potentially made anywhere from 22 to, sorry, my computer's going a little slow. $13 to 22 pips. Now what price is doing is it's respecting these areas of resistance, right? Look at that. Respecting it. All right, let's see. Also too, again, if price breaks structure, that is an indication you might want to get out, right? So, but that's it. That's it for today, guys. I'm not really gonna take any more trades today. I don't have anything to take, but we can see how this plays out. So I will leave this on so we can see how this plays out. But I am signing out. Predictions, guys. What do we think is going to happen? Do we think that price is going to come here and reverse? Or is it going to go all the way down here and in reverse? Or is it going to come all the way down here? So I'll put in possible. I'll put in plays. So P1 is right here. So play one. Play two. And then play three. Let's see what happens.